CustomTactiles.com here, and today we're looking at one of the big affordable cold steel folders, the Vaquero Grande. And this thing is massive. We're talking at least 6 inches on the blade. It's probably not even going to fit on my screen too well. So I'm going to lift it up here so you can get an idea of how big this is compared to my hand here. This thing's just ridiculous. So, construction is typical of entry-level folders from Cold Steel or Spyderco. FRN handles, fiberglass reinforced nylon, lock back mechanism, pocket clip, not reversible on this model. This is what they call I think, I don't know how to pronounce it, but they call it a Nogales clip point, which is, I guess, some sort of Latin American style of blade. And it's got a huge recurve on it, big belly here, dual thumb studs, a little bit of file working here for thumb traction, I guess. All pinned construction. These knives were pretty cheap, I guess, given like the size of it. A lot of people bought them just for wow factor, just to have something that's just stupid big. Let me measure this one for you. 6 inches right on the money, as you can see. This one's made in Japan, like a lot of the stuff from Cold Steel. The grind on this one is kind of weird. It kind of looks almost convexed. And I noticed this looking at the knife, because just the way it reflects, it looks almost convexed. And it's got the serrated edge only on, like, the secondary bevel's only on one side, the other side has nothing. So it's an interesting grind. It's not really that sharp, but it's hard to tell sometimes with serrated blades. The closing mechanism is two-step. It stops there. I'm guessing because it's such a big knife that it has a stop just so you don't get into your, like, close it on your hand. So it stops one more time and then it closes, and you can see the back. There's a notch there. I can't get to focus. A notch there for the mechanism to go into the lock, so it doesn't close in your hand, which is, I thought, was really a nice feature, because when you have a blade this big, closing it with one hand or even two hands is kind of a scary thing, because you don't know how much it's going to snap onto your fingers. So yeah, pretty much, I don't know how useful this knife is. It's just a big knife used for scaring people or whatever. You can pretty much pick these up for, I don't know, anywhere between $50 and $100. They were popular quite a few years ago. I just picked this one up in a trade. Pretty cool. So yeah, Cold Steel Vaquero Grande. Hope you enjoyed the review. Have a good one.